Millions of Americans are watching and waiting after TikTok says it will go dark Sunday unless President Biden intervenes. Morgan Norwood joins us now. Morgan, good morning. The clock is ticking.
Yeah, good morning. We're looking at an escalating showdown between TikTok and the Biden administration. The app, as you mentioned, will go dark tomorrow on Sunday unless the administration guarantees app stores, internet providers won't face penalties for keeping the app online. Now, with that said, with that deadline just hours away, some users are savoring their final scrolls while others flock to another Chinese app in protest. This morning, TikTok warning it will shut down for its more than 170 million users in less than 24 hours, putting pressure on the White House to intervene. In a statement overnight, the company saying unless the Biden administration immediately provides a definitive statement that it won't enforce the ban that takes effect by law on Sunday, TikTok will be forced to go dark on January 19th.
What am I supposed to do?
Thank you for saving my life and changing my life, TikTok.
TikTok's threat to shut down comes after the Supreme Court sided with the federal government's national security concerns and not the company's free speech claims, citing TikTok's data collection practices and relationship with the foreign adversary. If TikTok doesn't cut ties with its China-based parent company ByteDance, it could be blocked with fines for app stores and internet service providers of up to $5,000 per user, with TikTok possibly in its final hours.
Hello, TikTok refugees from the U.S. Welcome to Red Note.
Americans are fleeing to Red Note in protest, another Chinese social media app.
What's up, everybody? It's Ross and Granny here.
For content creators like Ross Smith and his grandmother Gangster Granny, who together amass more than 24 million TikTok followers.
Traveling slow sucks!
Starting over on a new platform is daunting. He says 30% of his income comes from TikTok.
We're going to lose a lot of business. It's provided a lot of jobs for people in our lives, too. Like, we've been able to pay people's salaries because of TikTok.
President-elect Trump, who takes office just one day after the ban could take effect, has vowed to try to save the app, saying Friday, my decision on TikTok will be made in the not-too-distant future, but I must have time to review the situation. Stay tuned. TikTok CEO thanking Trump for his commitment to find a solution.
I want to thank President Trump for his commitment. This is a strong stand for the First Amendment and against arbitrary censorship.
And a White House official telling ABC News that the administration has already made things clear, gone through extraordinary lengths to communicate its position, stating that this will all be up to the Trump administration to implement and enforce the law.
Okay, so we saw TikTok CEO there thanking Trump. We know that Trump has invited the CEO to the inauguration, but realistically, what can Trump do in this case here?
You know, Gio, certainly the president does have some influence here. He may try to get TikTok to broker some sort of deal to change hands. Remember, they want to try to force the sale. That's been the government's issue here. But even if that does happen, if China approves all of that, that's also a major sticking point and attention point here. The way that we experience TikTok will certainly change. I mean, the national security concerns lies within that data-driven algorithm. That's going to have to be overhauled. So you're going to have a new algorithm and certainly a new app.
All right, well, less than 24 hours to go. We'll see what happens.
Such
Morgan,
widespread impacts there could be.
Yeah.